Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. A grand jury investigates Russiagate. Democrats flee Texas. American Eagle stock soars, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Attorney General Pam Bondi directed her staff on Monday to act on the criminal referral from Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard related to the alleged conspiracy to tie President Donald Trump to Russia, and the Department of Justice is now opening a grand jury investigation into the matter. Bondi personally ordered an unnamed federal prosecutor to initiate legal proceedings, and the prosecutor is expected to present department evidence to a grand jury, which would allow the department to secure a potential indictment, according to a letter from Bondi and a source familiar with the investigation. A DOJ spokesperson declined to comment on the report of an investigation, but said Bondi is taking the referral from Gabbard very seriously. The spokesperson said Bondi believed there is clear cause for deep concern and a need for next steps. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu approved a full military occupation of the Gaza Strip on Monday, aiming to force Hamas to release roughly 50 remaining hostages. The move follows the release of disturbing Hamas videos showing emaciated hostages, including 24-year-old Evatar David, sparking national outrage and fear for their lives. Netanyahu bypassed top military leadership to push the plan forward, despite warnings it could endanger hostages and worsen Gaza's humanitarian crisis. Israel's Security Cabinet is set to meet on Tuesday to discuss the next steps in the nearly two-year-old war with the Hamas terror group in the Gaza Strip, including the possibility of taking full control of the Palestinian enclave and operating militarily in areas they have refrained from entering until now, according to local media. Israeli journalist Amit Segal, a commentator for Channel 12, the country's highest-rated news broadcast, quoted a source from the office of Prime Minister Netanyahu as saying that the decision has been made. We are going to occupy the Gaza Strip. Hamas will not release hostages without total surrender. If we do not operate now, the hostages will die of starvation and Gaza will stay under Hamas control, Segal quoted the official as saying. Texas Democrats on Monday prevented their state's House of Representatives from moving forward, at least for now, with a redrawn congressional map. After dozens of Democrats left the state, the Republican-dominated House was unable to establish the quorum of lawmakers required to do business. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is threatening to remove dozens of Democratic state lawmakers from office after they fled the state in a bid to impede the adoption of the state's new congressional district map. The new map, which is being created to account for the influx of new residents over the past several years, would add 5 GOP-leaning congressional seats to the Lone Star State before the 2026 midterms. This is not the first time Texas Democrats have attempted to thwart votes by leaving the state. President Trump threatened a substantial tariff hike on India over its purchase of Russian oil as Trump's August 8th Ukraine war ceasefire deadline looms. They don't care how many people in Ukraine are being killed by the Russian war machine, Trump said of India's government in a post on Truth Social. India's foreign minister called the move unjustified and unreasonable, adding that it is revealing that the very nations criticizing India are themselves indulging in trade with Russia. American automakers are anticipating higher profits amid Trump's reversal of Biden-era environmental regulations, including penalties for not making enough electric cars. To build what customers really want is going to be a tailwind for us, Ford CEO Jim Farley told Axios, predicting what he called a multi-billion-dollar opportunity in the wake of Trump's deregulation. Consumer spending stagnated in the first half of this year, according to federal data issued last week, and the CEOs of numerous companies are telling investors that their customers are more strapped or appear to feel that way. After spending lavishly through the post-pandemic years on everything from home improvements to travel, U.S. customers find themselves in a summer of economic uncertainty. Shoppers worry about inflation, job expectations, and their personal finances are dialing down their spending to focus on the essentials and forego the extras, executives said. The company behind Invisalign said patients are putting off orthodontic treatment and choosing metal braces over pricier, clear alternatives. American Eagle's stock price jumped 23% yesterday after Trump praised Sydney Sweeney's denim ad. Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there, Trump said in a post on Truth Social. The tide has seriously turned. Being woke is for losers. Being Republican is what you want to be. Thank you for your attention to this matter. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcast app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.